Hello, my name is Peter Brosens and I work at the wine warehouse in Calgary, Alberta. One of the things that I've noticed, a lot of the customers are now complaining that when it comes to racking, the carboys are extremely heavy and awkward to use. Many of our customers are seniors, women, and individuals that do have back problems. One of the things that they said is that they might have to quit making wine, or they're relying heavily on friends, neighbors to do their racking for them or to move their carboys. I gave this problem a lot of thought and came up with different ways of doing it. The first thing I tried was a delifting device, which ended up to be very time-consuming to make, heavy, awkward, and it was not a cure for the problem. The second option was to try a vacuum system. The vacuum system worked extremely well, except that a lot of our customers had ended up buying plastic carboys. The plastic carboys would collapse with the vacuum in it, and the vacuum pump was very costly as well. On my third try, voila, I came up with the solution, and the solution is the rocker. What can the rocker do for you? Well, it is extremely easy to use, it is cheap to purchase, easy to sanitize, it lasts a long time because there's very few moving parts, it takes next to no space in your wine room, it racks your wine in about the same amount of time as conventional equipment, and it does not stress your wine, and the important thing, it is not heavy. All you need is 110 power and you're way to go. The rocker does many things. This is the only thing the rocker doesn't do, and that is go from the primary pail to the carboy. This should not be anything new to you guys that make wine for a number of years. It's the same old conventional way of starting the siphoning and siphoning from the primary pail to your carboy. Now, this is where the rocker is going to shine. We are now going to demonstrate how the rocker works. What I've done is the night before, I use a small piece of wood and I set it on the side of the carboy like that. And what it does is that all the sediment will go to the lower part of the carboy. What I now do is install the rocker. As you can see, it's very simple. It's all been sterilized, because the rule of thumb, always sterilize before using. So now I stick it in, make sure that my hose is on the higher part, push it in securely, take your hose and install it into your carboy like this. And now this hose will normally be hooked up to the pump, so push it on the pump like so. And you plug it in. As you can see, very quickly it starts to rack your wine. No muss, no fuss. Your carboy is still sitting on the floor. You didn't have to lift it. Gently allowing your wine to flow on the side of the carboy, not stressing your wine. Life is good. Okay, we are well into our wine making. Now we're coming to the racking part. As you see that I've put the piece of wood underneath the carboy the night before, so all the sediment does slide to the bottom, And now we're going to rock. That means from one carboy to another. As you notice that when the other carboy was on the floor, it was a plastic one. Now we have a full glass one. So the nice thing about this unit is that you can go from glass to plastic or vice versa. Here's our plastic one. So we take our fermentation lock off, install the unit. Again, it's been sterilized. Anything that touches your wine should be sterilized. Insert it. The other part into there and plug it in. Just as easy as that. Just the rocker is such an easy tool to use, makes life so much easier. Okay, winemakers, this is the best part about making wine. It's done, ready for bottling. So as you can see, I have my rocker already installed into the unit. I put my piece of wood in there so that we always have nice clean wine coming through the system. So what we do is I have our bottles already pre-sterilized, install the unit. This is the typical pencil type filler that everybody's familiar with. You plug it in, and as you can see, it starts filling the bottles. Now you notice that you're standing up, not on your knees. You can see that you can watch it fill with not in the shadow or anything like that. And you just wait till it's full. Oh, that helps when you push it all the way down. So you can see it fills up fairly quick, about the same speed as conventional. Pick it up, move over to the next one, and away it goes. No muss, no fuss. Fills it up. Lift it up, and if you want to top it off a bit, it's the same old way as you used to do. And next one. And you keep on going until this one's empty and all your fine wine is now sitting in your bottle, ready for corking. I noticed that a lot of our customers have purchased the automatic bottle filler. Surprisingly, this baby works with this one too. So what we do is we just hook up the hose to this here part, stuff it in the hose, and you're familiar with the little hose sits in the other bottle, like so. Plug it in, let her down, and watch this. There we go. So simple, so easy to use, so universal. My rocker does a lot of things very easy. Thank you very much.